Welcome to Impulse Garage, the greatest automotive channel in all of YouTube land. And here's the thing, okay? I've always wanted to get out of Chicago. It's cold, it's smoggy, it's carjacky. Is that an adjective? Yeah, I think it is. It's gross. And I need the sun. Always wanted to live in Arizona. Finally did it. I bought this house in Cave Creek. What?
That's not the narrative we want to go with for this video. Because it's going to be much better if we just say, the sugar mama bought Hoovie a house in Arizona. Because that's what happened. I got a sugar mama from Chicago, who's a supermodel, and she thought, let's buy a second home in Arizona with some cactuses and a pool and, well, yes, you got me a luxury home. So thank you, sugar mama supermodel.
You're welcome.
We got here by very different means, though, because she got to go party and hang out with friends, and I had a little road trip.
You're making me sound bad. It was one of my good friend's mom's 80th birthday in Milwaukee, and Tyler's like, go ahead, go do that. I'll be fine with my girl, which I feel like you'd rather be alone with the Escalade than me.
It was amazing. 15 hours, 1,000 miles, just 3 stops for about 10 minutes, and of course, even though it's 20 years old, it got here flawlessly. So today we're going to go around the Escalade because it had a major milestone. Just went over 100,000 miles, and give you a tour of my pad my sugar mama bought for me. That's going to have, well, you have quite a few ideas for some renovations. So this is the first like rose restoration of the home itself.
I like that. I like rose restoration.
The house is very like 1999.
Right. Well, let's check it out.
Yeah, 4 states in the Escalade, from Kansas to Oklahoma to Texas to New Mexico. Well, I guess that's 5, right? To Arizona. And other than just getting completely annihilated with bugs, which of course I had to clean off very quickly, she did amazing.
I just think it's hilarious you want to do a tour of the Escalade.
Well, of course.
Everyone's seen it like 5 million times.
Well, they haven't seen
We know what it is.
Yes. So I tried FaceTiming April and recording it while I was FaceTiming her when it went over 100,000 miles.
Right.
But you can't screen record at the same time as you're FaceTiming, apparently. So I missed it, but yeah, 100,764. She's screaming for gas because she's pointed downhill, so the fuel tank's a little low. We do need to fill up, but here it is, 20 years old, 100,000 miles. She still looks brand new in the wrapper.
I mean, like, you say brand new in the wrapper, but it's like an old wrapper that's gotten, you know, used quite a bit.
Can we just give it a pat on the back? It did good.
It did good, and you made your 100,000 miles.
And now it's enjoying its, I guess, retirement in Arizona, because it was my daily driver pretty much for 3 years.
Right.
And this seemed like a good spot for it, especially since the new Escalade, the 06 EXT with 16,000 original miles. Right. I have that to cruise around in
You're
Wichita.
not going to drive that, though. That's like your time capsule.
I'm going to drive it. I have to drive it. I am going to drive it. It did make sense to have, well, 2 of these.
Of course it makes sense.
No,
in a man's brain, this is what makes sense.
This one can live down here. It was completely full of stuff for the house.
Right.
And because the thing is so spacious and wonderful, with the seats folded down, it hauled so much well.
It did. You got lucky. But like, here's the thing. I feel like this house might be haunted. I'm not just like saying that to rile you. 2 birds.
2, yes.
Flew in here and actually took a little, well, you'll see.
Yeah, take a look at the clip. What is happening? Get out, my Escalade. All right. I see you're having a hard time. How about you exit the Escalade peacefully? I'm going to shoo you out this way. Boo. Boo. Yeah. There you go. What in the hell are those? I mean, I get the Escalade's the greatest car ever made, but what are you doing? Get out of there.
He's really cute, though.
All right, you ready?
No.
It's gonna come at us. I don't know what it's gonna do.
He's so cute.
Boo. No, you're too stupid. And you pooped in my...
Oh no!
Pooped! Don't poop in the... What? Dang.
Where's the...
Oh.
There's the poop. Ew.
So we were inside signing the closing documents. I left one door open to bring in a chair so we could sit down and sign everything. And a bird came in the car and that's wrong way. The bird flew or hopped into the car, whatever it did. They weren't mating to the two of them. But anyway. I saw one. It was over here, losing its mind. There's feathers everywhere. Scared it out. And then there was another one, and there's still junk in here, mattress box and all kinds of things. On the other side, for whatever reason, two birds came into the car. And the second one, as I was shooing it off, it decided to do a little parting poo in my...
It left you a present, our first home warming present. But I feel like, in all the scary movies, birds just like fly into the windows and stuff. That's what this house is, confusing birds. And then, so Tyler's sleeping last night, and then you're like, you wake up in the middle of the night, and you said, oh, there's a cat in here. It just rubbed against my shoulder, and there's no cat. There's weird things going on in this house.
This could be an ancient Indian burial ground where this neighborhood is, and that's why the house was so affordable. So there is one big downside to this home, and you may have noticed it in the intro, and that is the garage.
No, the bigger downside is how scared I am to pull the Escalade in because it barely fits. And can you imagine if I hit the front of it on there, or if the garage door closes on the back? So I'm so nervous inching it in. I'm centimetering it.
Right.
Well,
this is the one thing the previous owner did is they did up the garage. Otherwise, the house was a total time warp. But they did the garage coating. They did the cabinets. The cabinets take up so much room that really two normal cars, you're just cramming them in here, especially since you can't leave the garbage out.
Yeah, but the cabinets are new and clean. And so do we toss them or do we just leave them?
I mean, yeah, leave it, I suppose. But that just limits you on the second vehicle because the Escalade is already so big. So that was the big downside to this home. It was the one thing that may have held me back a little bit from telling my sugar mama to buy it. But otherwise, it is very nice. 1,800 square feet in Cave Creek, Arizona, which is a very nice area.
I love Cave Creek.
Lots of amazing restaurants, just beautiful scenery. It's quiet, it's not congested, but it's only 20 minutes from downtown Phoenix and the airport and all that stuff, or all the nice Scottsdale stuff. Or same with Westworld for Barrett Jackson, which we're down here a lot for that. So I guess, are you ready to tour?
Ooh, let's go. There's the mat with cat hair on it from the haunted cat.
The previous owners were cat owners, so I don't know if it was a previous cat that died that's still roaming the halls.
Totally did.
Yes.
Welcome.
Here is 1999. So we have a hallway.
Right.
And we have sort of 3 bedrooms.
Yeah, this is Euro-Asian Bob's room.
Yes.
I'm claiming it now. I feel like he needs to be in the front because I feel like he might snore. So we need to keep him at separate side of the house.
Right.
So you can fall asleep.
Yes, a slight view of the nice desert landscaping, which is pretty. Closet. Obviously the walls are a little roughed up, maybe a little rougher than they were since they were moving stuff out, I suppose. But coat of paint helped that.
Interesting because the house isn't huge, but it actually has 4 bedrooms. Well, this is considered an office because there's no closet, but we're going to make it a bedroom.
Yeah, 1,800 square feet. April's picking out flooring and carpet options, sticking carpet for the guest rooms, and then this is the flooring for the main room. And I have no arms actually because I'm holding a camera with one and holding the audio with the other.
There's laundry room.
Yes, laundry.
Which water is at a premium here in Arizona, so you got to be careful when you use it. Linen closet.
Yes.
And I'm not going to go in there. You can.
Why not? What's wrong with this one?
Go in there. There's a little backup earlier.
Oh, that was hours ago. I tested the plumbing.
But yeah, the plunger works, and you christened the house correctly.
Thank you. So yeah, normal shotgun bedroom style house, but then things start to get nice in here. So this is the big family room, and it has tall ceilings.
I love the high ceilings and the arch here, but here's the thing is we're gonna demo this whole area, this media boxed up. And that's gonna start happening. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
What's in there?
Well, so they did that extra bit of drywall there.
Yeah.
Because this would have originally had a tube TV that would have gone deep inside of it.
Right.
But then they filled that in to be able to mount a normal TV.
Which wouldn't fit this footprint, because I think it like sat out
Right, it
here.
sticks out considerably. So it doesn't fit modern TVs. It's kind of a dated thing. So yeah, hopefully the drywall bit is low to take that out, because now I just sort of committed with that kick, didn't I?
That was a little, yeah, it's official now. This wall we're hoping to take down as well. It's not architecturally holding up the roof or anything.
Right.
So we're going to see how much they charge to take this down and just open the entire
So I shouldn't kick it in case it's too expensive, should I?
He might come in and be like, I know you have a Bugatti. I'm going to charge you 20 grand to take down a wall. You know?
Yeah, I agree. And then that would make everything really open, make this room a lot brighter, because yeah, most of the sun you're getting is from the backyard. So the kitchen, yeah, very gray. All this tile can come out and flooring throughout. With the pantry, that's the thing being gone. That's the sacrifice.
Yeah, but we're not here full time, so I guess that's okay.
Yes.
This is Frank.
You did buy a little protector for the home yesterday.
Yeah, you must greet him when you walk in the door, or else he gets upset. I don't know what happens, but he gets upset.
Hello, Frank.
Yeah. And so all these cabinets, which are great, but we're gonna get rid of everything.
Yes.
New countertops.
Yeah, new countertops.
Quartz countertop, backsplash, and not too much. I don't want to like give you a panic attack by redoing too much.
It's not my problem. The sugar mom's paying for all of it. Like, I really don't have any money, and the scene of the crime is actually in here, because you go into the master bedroom, and this printer right here is what I had to buy to print off to send off my taxes. So that is officially done. It is paid. It is done. But yeah, a lot nice, bright here in the bedroom, and the view's incredible. We'll get to that in a little bit. But go into the bathroom. This is the other thing where Sugar Mama's trying to be kind of thrifty or smart with her money here, right? So
sounds so sassy.
There's a shower.
Right.
It's small. It's dated. There's a tub that, since the both of us can't fit in it, there's no reason to keep it, right?
I feel like we could.
It'd be an interesting Kama Sutra thing to fit in there. But yeah, we'd make it into a shower.
Right, so this is gonna become a shower because the stack or whatever plumbing is in this wall. So we'll just reverse and have the shower head come out this way. Glass door. Here's some tile we're looking at. Here, like, am I crazy? Because these are technically two different colors. Opaskora white and Cultura white, like, but they're the same thing.
It's the same thing.
What's going on?
For the shower floor to have some stone.
Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, so this would be a big shower. It'd be nice for that. And some countertops in here as well, because this, I mean, the thing is, it's all really clean. That's the thing. It's like a time warp from the late 90s, but really nice. Toilet, yes, I avoid that one.
Doesn't the toilet feel like it's lower though? Like it's a really, like you have to like sit down really low? Can we get a new one?
Possibly, yeah, we could. But the closet is these curtains where it's like you get dressed and sort of present yourself. Like you open the curtains and you're like, ta-da, right?
Hello, welcome Tyler Hoover. Look at you. I put Tyler's clothes first here because it's like easier and more practical for you because you just can't handle going around the corner. I just want to take care of you.
There's my underwear. Where's yours?
Right here.
Okay.
Go.
So here's why April bought me this house. Basically came out here. It's in a gated community in Cave Creek, really nice. This was actually the most affordable house that we looked at out of like 50. And this is the one that hit us like, wow.
Right.
And mostly it's because of this. So this is the view from our master bedroom, which we'll go outside in a little bit. But golf course, little spool, waterfall.
Well, I feel like people don't know what a spool. I didn't know what a spool was. A spool is combination pool spa.
It's small enough to where you can crank it up to be a hot tub in the winter.
I've never heard that term, but I've never lived in the life of luxury before. But
so we've been sleeping in here, just a mattress on the floor. No reason to buy furniture yet because all this is all get ripped up and have to move everything out. Although my grandmother did give this to me when I was like 8. It made it in the car, so
adorable.
55 Chevy.
I feel like that's like proof that you've been a car guy since birth, pretty much.
I suppose. But yeah, you go outside and it's our own little desert oasis.
Come outside. This is incredible. This is what I've been looking for my whole life. This is gorgeous. One problem, which people think we're crazy, but we really want a heater for this pool.
Well, because we're going to be here a lot in the winter, and it can be 60s, 70s during the day, and like 50 at night. So that makes the pool cold.
Right.
And we want to be able to swim. So the heater is very defunct. But yeah, it's fun, like a little sitting area, about a foot into the water, then step down into it with the waterfall going. And yeah, maybe a sunshade here. They make these big, like almost tarp-looking things to cover like big areas. So it's not all sun. But back here is the pool stuff. And it had a heater at one point, but it is absolutely ruined. Squirrels and things have been making nests in there for 10 plus years. And also, you probably heard it, the pump for the waterfall is loud, so the bearing's going out on it. Just got one quote for $11,000.
For a new pump?
New pump, new heater to go through the whole thing, get all that going again.
That's why it's so expensive to have a pool. Like, sometimes it's not worth it.
Well, it's no big deal. I'm not paying for it. So, yeah, I mean, just write him a check, April. And, yeah, then we have a heated spa spool with a stubby cactus. Isn't that a cute little cactus there?
That is not, that's like more like a palm tree, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose you're right. It's a chode palm tree.
It's
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we have a view of the golf course. The Dove Valley Ranch Golf Course, which is a public course that's cheap to play on. And there's somebody teeing off.
Oh.
Wish I had like a horn, you know.
Like a train horn.
Yes, just like in Jackass. But yeah, we've heard 4 a few times when people mess up their shot.
Yeah, but tee box is here, so you're pretty safe. Unless you
not really.
shank
I'm a left-handed golfer and tend to shank things to the left really bad. So
you can like 90-degree angle shank.
It is possible that I could take out a window in this row of houses for sure.
Dang.
But the nice thing about this is, unlike other communities that we looked at, the HOA is really low. It just pays for basically a gate.
Right.
There's none of these crazy transfer fees. Like one house was like, say it's $800,000 and they charge a 0.5% one-time special assessment when you sell the house to basically go in the developer's pocket.
Right.
So you know, at $1 million, it's like 50 grand they just get to put in their pocket every single time you sell the house. It's like a tax. It's like, no. So this one doesn't have that, and it is very reasonable for the area that we're in. And I feel like 1,800 square feet is just perfect. We have a nice big living area, kitchen, plenty of bedrooms for guests, and it's not a burden.
No, it's not. It's not scary. I would one day have the mountain views.
Yes.
You know, but this for now is fantastic. I'm so excited. Like, I can't believe this is happening.
Right.
Yeah.
So the renovation process will begin. It's going to be during the heat of the summer, basically, over the next, 2 months, 4 months.
Right.
We'll see. When you wouldn't want to be out here anyway because it's 120 degrees. So then hopefully by fall Scottsdale, when we're back here, the house is done. We can start enjoying it, and a lot during the wintertime. And the allergy season. So that was important because pollen was blooming in Kansas and I was just getting absolutely annihilated. So getting here into the desert air and like being able to breathe again.
Finally.
Is very nice.
And we're not going to go over budget. We're going to be good. Tyler's not going to have a meltdown.
It doesn't matter. I'm not writing the checks. It doesn't matter. This is the sugar mama with her Chicago house money paying for all this. And I just get to enjoy it. Yeah. I just get to sit around and watch her in a bikini hang out by the pool, you know?
Yeah, you're just my arm charm. Thanks so much for watching.